Hey everybody, it's intuitive energy healer Kathy Weiss here. I am coming to you live from my reading room here on the Central Coast of California, and I have a bonus message for you today. And I'm really excited about this video. It goes back to yesterday's live intuitive energy reading that I did for Carly. At the beginning of that video, there was a little bit of a universal message for everyone um, when you're not feeling it, because it happens to us all, right? So if you missed that video, when I get done here today, I'll drop a link down in the comments and you can go back and check out that video in a few minutes. But right now, let's talk about what to do when you're not feeling it. Because after I did that video and people started to watch it, I could feel that really resonated. Like a lot of people are like, I am so not feeling it right now. And that we needed a little bit more information as far as like what is something that you can actually do in your life right now if you're just not feeling it. And to me, not feeling it means like really you have all the things that you've ever desired, or like maybe you have all the things except in one area of your life. But for some reason, you're just like, "Ugh, I can't like get in my groove. I don't feel like my normal self." And you start to just like obsess almost about this area of your life where you're like, why can't I get it together? Like, what's wrong with me? And first of all, the first part of the message today is a reiteration from yesterday. It's okay. Like, I hear so loud and clear. If you're in a space right now where you're just, bleh, it's okay. And that is the most important and vital key of this message, is to allow yourself the space and the permission to sometimes just not be like sitting in your groove. But I wanted to give you practical guidance. And so I sat down this morning with the intention of, can I receive something that people can do right now to help them get back on track, or just, maybe you're not even all the way off track. You just want to feel like you are doing the right thing, or to just get you back into that like juicy mojo life feeling again. And what I heard was use affirmations. And now hang with me, because I know the moment I say affirmations, some of you are like, ugh, I'm out. Like, I am so not into that like hippy dippy, light, airy, fluffy stuff. But check it out. Let's drop a little bit of science on this, okay? Your thoughts are electrical impulses. We know that. And an electrical impulse, or electricity, it travels in a wave up and down. And we know that waves create ripples and vibrations. So when you're not feeling it, there is a very strong probability that there's something going on with your thoughts, whether it's conscious or subconscious, that's creating that vibration in your body, which is the result, or the feeling of like I'm not feeling it, is the result of those thought patterns and those waves and that energy and that vibration that's flowing through your body. So an affirmation is something for your mind to chew on, and something for your mind to do to change the vibration internally, and that will change how you feel. So what I felt compelled to share with you today is something that I actually do when I drop into those places where I'm not feeling it and I need to get back in my groove. I turn to this amazing book called The Complete Works of Florence Scovel Shinn. I know you got a reverse image. This is just, a camera issue. And first of all, shout out to my lovely friend Kira, who turned me on to this book. And she's a really wise soul. And if you want to check her out, she's on Instagram at Yoga Mama Manifest. So you go follow her and get more good juice. But so this book was written, I should have checked this out before I dropped it live. This book was written in the 20s through the 40s. So it's wisdom that has been around for quite a long time. And it's full of all kinds of killer affirmations. And what I'm going to do today is exactly what I do when I need to use this book. I've read it all the way through, and I have lots of pages. Can you see I have lots of pages marked off that I really enjoyed the affirmations, or they felt good to me, and I have them marked in the book. And here's what I do is I just randomly open I let my eyes drop on something that I've marked off, and I use that as my affirmation for the day. Now, I know that depending on where you're at in life or what area of life you're like not feeling it about, one affirmation may or may not resonate with you. So I'm going to flip through and pull out 3 different affirmations for you. And one more warning before I do that. In this book, she does use the word God to symbolize source energy or to refer to source energy. And you can replace that word if it doesn't resonate with you. You could use source energy, universe, divine, spirit, holy mother, cosmic jellyfish, grandma, like whatever word resonates for you at a spiritual level and helps you conceptualize that which is greater than us. Feel free, if we get one of those affirmations that uses the word God, feel free to use that word or to substitute it out. Okay, so let's see what your first affirmation might be. Okay, here we go. I give thanks for my permanent happiness, my permanent health, my permanent wealth, my permanent love. Whew, that's a good one. Listen to it again. I give thanks for my permanent happiness, my permanent health, my permanent wealth, my permanent love. So good. You can write that down. You can just say it in your mind over and over. If you're someone who is a little bit more artistically inclined, you could create a cool painting or digital image and sit with that for a day or a week or even a month and just start to see how you're going to move from like not feeling so great to starting to feel these things. But again, if that one doesn't resonate with you, or if you hear that and you're like, oh, please, barf, or that's crap, like don't use it because it won't be effective. So let's get another one and see what we have. Now is the appointed time. Today is the day of my amazing good fortune. Oh my gosh, so much yes. You guys, you know what? This is the one that I used for myself today, as a matter of fact. And I was just like, yeah, today is my day. And good fortune is so coming to me. And like, talk about dropping back into that place where I felt good and felt more like myself. So again, write it down or come back and watch the video again later if you want. Say it out loud. Put it on your computer, like as your lock screen, whatever. Hear that again. Now is the appointed time. Today is the day of my amazing good fortune. Sweet. One more affirmation in case one of those 2 doesn't resonate with you, or if you want to substitute them out and use them from time to time. I'm hearing there's something from the beginning of the book. Okay, and let's see. Oh, these are not affirmations. These are things that I marked off for myself. But let me read it to you and we'll see if it makes sense. It says, the friend or healer sees clearly the success, health, or prosperity and never wavers because he is not close to the situation. He or she. Yeah, okay, I really marked that for myself and it's super true, you guys. As a healer, I can clearly see your success and your health and your wealth because I am distanced from your situation. So if these generalized affirmations aren't working for you and you want something more customized, that's when you hit me up. But I promised you 3 affirmations and that wasn't one. So let me go in here and grab one more affirmation. Here it is. My good is a perfect and permanent idea in divine mind and must manifest, for there is nothing to prevent. Hear that one again. This is really important. My good is a perfect and permanent idea in divine mind and must manifest, for there is nothing to prevent. Right? Your highest good is permanently in mind for the divine, source energy, God, whatever you want to call that. Your good is a permanent fixture and it is promised to you and there is nothing to prevent it. That can be another really awesome manifestation, especially if you're rattling around with feelings of worth or if your ideas are worthy or your efforts are worthy or whether or not your life even has meaning or value. That can be a really great affirmation as well. So, Florence Scovel Shinn, awesome book. Read it. get it or don't, or just stick with the affirmations that I sent you over today. And again, if none of those resonated with you, or you want something that's in a little bit more modernized language, totally hit me up. Questions or comments, set up a private session, whatever we need to do. If you're not feeling it, I am here to help you get back on track, or just to affirm that you actually really are on track. And now let's move you forward. So thank you so much for watching today's bonus message. If it resonated with you, oh my gosh, share it with someone who you know could use the information here. And if you caught me somewhere near the middle or the end, go back and watch the beginning to put the rest of today's video into context, okay? I will definitely see you next Monday for another live intuitive energy reading, so make sure to come back and see me here. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I love you guys. Namaste.